Okay, next point I'd like to touch up on is the point about home video editing. I just recently got an email from Apple, my fault for signing up for iTunes, a thing for Apple that says basically, Mac, it's so easy. Let's compare, or no, rather, let's compare video editing with PC with Mac. Okay, Mac, they oversimplify Mac and overcomplicate PC. Okay, some of you may have gotten this already, but anyway, it says for Mac, plug-in camera, open iMovie, included on every Mac, drag and drop, and stand back and enjoy. Wasn't that easy? And then with PC, they say plug in video output control device. What is that, you may ask? That is a camera, as some software companies like to call them. Then you have to install its driver. And, it goes to a whole big long list of step 1, which is about 2 paragraphs long. And then step 2 is, once again about the, your video editing software. And they're basically like, what, your computer doesn't come with one? Oh, well, you have to go to one of your 1,000 retailers and get one. And then you'll have to make sure that your computer has 128 megs of RAM and has a 600 meg processor and has 4 or 2 gigabytes of disk space. But really, you need 4 gigabytes of disk space. You need an 800 megahertz processor, and you need a 256 megs of RAM. What? You don't have that? Well, update your computer and blah 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 blah. And then step 3, learn how to use your program and blah 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 blah. And step 4, sit back and enjoy. That was easy. The whole thing runs about, maybe if I put it on Microsoft Word, it'd probably be a page or 2 instead of 4 sentences. Thing I'd like to say about that, shut the hell up. Okay, it's not that hard. Step 1, you plug in your camera, the disk that came with the camera, you put in and you install it. Wow, that was hard. Step 2, so what? Some of the POSs that you get, the pre-built POSs that you get from the store already have the program with them, but if they don't, whatever. Okay, step 3. Okay, this is the hard step. They talk about how, you need this and that system requirements. Okay, first off, most computers out there, most modern computers that you're actually going to do video editing with, are already that and more. This is my old computer, and you know what the specs for this computer is? This computer has half a gig of RAM. It's got 200 gigabytes hard drive. It's got an AMD Athlon 64 processor, which is 3400 anyway. Yes, and this is what I call this thing a piece of shit. Okay, so yeah, that's not that hard. It's not that hard to get 4 frickin' gigabytes of free space, and they're talking about uninstalling and reinstalling, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this thing really pisses me off. Anyway, 3 more points I would like to touch on before I finish up, because I'm running out of time. Okay, first commercial. The commercial accident. Brand new commercial. Okay, PC's in a cast and wheelchair. Mac asks, what's wrong? Apparently somebody walked behind PC, knocked him down, and he got in an accident. Okay, and Mac says, that's not a problem with me because my cord magnetically disconnects. Okay, 2 things. 1, kudos to Mac for creating that piece of design, but really, most of the time, computers are right up against the wall, so that's not going to affect it that much. But anyway, still. Second commercial. Touche. Hi, I'm Mac, and I'm a PC. PC runs Windows. Mac runs Windows and Mac. PC says, touche. Mac says, you're dumb, PC, because you used touche wrong. I'm sorry. You used touche correctly. Shame on you, Mac. Anyway, third commercial. Out of the box. PC is in a white box that looks nice. Or rather, Mac is in a box that looks nice. PC is a shitty looking box. Mac says, I'm ready to go. PC says, well, I've done install stuff and reinstall stuff. It's going to be a real big trouble, and some of me's in another box. Okay, quick thing. With PC, sure, if you are an experienced user, you'll have to uninstall stuff and reinstall stuff. But if you're not a very experienced user, pretty much all the people are going to be listening and paying attention to these commercials and believing them. You don't have to worry, because you're just going to buy a store-bought POS piece of shit, and you know, you're not going to be even knowledgeable enough to do that stuff. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. This is Joe Bob 1/2. Love and peace. Oh, and don't forget, if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. It's the orange button, and it's that way.